Good morning. This is Gina. I'm back to share with you two journals. These are masculine style missionary journals for two young men who have asked for them. So, without further ado, I'm going to try and get two in one. They're both just one signature, so not a problem. Alright, this one was done first. It's a heavy cardstock in blue and then a craft card on the inside. One sewn in signature. We've got stenciling on the cover, and I've made an envelope, coin envelope, with a book belongs to tag in it. Excuse me, and let's go inside. So, when life is too hard to stand, kneel, and a library card. A label from Roxy's Creations, and then I've stamped my own label. This is pattern paper that I've tea-dyed, but just to reinforce it, I've added this piece of cardstock where things go in and out. And two areas to put today's sunshine behind tomorrow's clouds. A little journal card there. Tuck spot here with a great quote. A journal card, a stamped postcard lined on the back. He can put a date on the ticket, whatever he would like. This is my porch print. I've been using them a lot in young men journals. They're very masculine, and missionaries travel a lot sometimes, so they're used to suitcases. A tab on the top of that tag. This journal card with a great scripture, and a piece of ephemera from my porch print. She's got a neutral colors excuse me, journal kit that's really good for men, and also Tracy Fox's compendium. You can put that in about every journal that you make. It goes with everything. Another wonderful scripture. This is the flap of an envelope that I put in, and then I've just taken a piece of heavy cardstock and made a pocket. So let me see if I can show you. This one, if you look in there, it's kind of hard to see. The flap of the envelope I've glued to one piece of the cardstock, and then I brought it around and glued just at the bottom to the other. That way the flap's not interfering with things going in and out. And then inside there's a vintage postcard that I found in a like from the 50s scrapbook, and I had usually just the little images that I've been showing you of late, but this one was in there also, a big one, and I didn't want to rip it, and the scrapbook paper was pretty stuck on, so I just stuck it on the rest of the way all around, and that's the vintage scrapbook paper on it. This journal, I've decided to do something a little bit different, and on 4 of the pages I've added 2 photo mats per page. So he can use them as photo mats. He can add scriptures, or he can write on them if he has the specific pen to do so. But yeah, he can use them as journal spots, or he can put a picture in them. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. So timeless over here. Oh my goodness, it's early, really early. I wanted to get this done before my household woke up and dogs barking and all that sort of thing. A stamp, trip of a lifetime. Truly, a missionary being a missionary is a trip of a lifetime. That is so true. Tuck spot here with a tag and lines on the back. And live with intention I've added. A couple couple more photo mats. Picture of the book. Decided to do some splashing on my tea-dyed paper. I don't know. I thought I liked it. I liked it. 2 more photo mats. Loving kindness. I love that word. Not used enough. Tuck spot here with another tag. See the good. Happiness and joy come only when we are living up to who we are. Some more vintage stationery that I've stamped on. Hope everybody's doing well today. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. At the end, I'll be telling you of a giveaway. 2 more photo mats. Here's the actual envelope. I've done a tuck spot on the front with some tea-dyed index card that you can also journal on, and a couple of tags that go inside, like so. And then in the envelope, you've got a booklet, Believe in Yourself and Don't Be Afraid to Take the Risk of Living. And then on the back, I've left it blank just for journaling. Another, my porch print. Artie Mae's Tracy Fox collaboration there. And a guest check. Tuck spot here. Great scripture quote. Journal card. And with a page from the kit, I've made an envelope. This one is empty for him to fill with memories. And another journal card. Be the searcher, those who seek are the finders of truths. And last tuck spot. And a journal card. And some more suitcases. That's the blue one. And we have this one that is hardcover. It's made out of a core of craft card. Yes. And then over that is 2 layers of Tim Holtz paper. Yeah, well, a layer on the side and then a layer on the inside. Okay, so Missionary Journal. Tim Holtz dude sitting on a label. Okay, I've made a big pocket at the front with a little label and a suitcase. Journal card there. And a journal card. All of these vintage bikes do come from my porch print. And he worketh in you to do according to his will. Great scripture. Lined paper. A large index card divider that is super sturdy. You know, back when they made things to last. And I did have to trim it down, unfortunately, to fit in here. But it's just a scrap of pattern paper I had and then Live Inspired. A wonderful quote about opposition in all things so that we could discern the bitter from the sweet. Ledger paper. Little tiny stamp on a label. Says happiness is. Vintage stationery. Stamped grateful on it. And this journal card. My daughter was so nice and she burnt some parchment paper for me. We oops though and forgot to measure it to a journal, so, but still it looks really cool. I'll show you the page that turned out the best. Journal card, a postcard there. The tuck spot is some watercolor that I'm continuing to experiment with. A little pad of paper with some collage down at the bottom. So you've got vintage scrapbook paper here, lined paper, and then this I found at an estate sale. It was a whole book of it. It's like mass-produced handmade paper. That's what it reminds me of. Because the book was pre-made. But, yeah, anyway, it's really cool. So there's that. Come What May, and flips up for more journaling. And then it's also Tuck Spot, the tremendously large tag from Artie Mae's Tracy Fox. And this is a scrap piece of the vintage index card. What's the word? Scrapbook paper. This is the one that turned out pretty cool. She kind of stained with fire. She kind of put burn marks on it, and then we've got burnt all the edge there, which I thought was kind of cool. Next time though, measure first, cut it the size you want, and then burn it. Lesson learned. Notes down here. Inspire others, and it flips up. And bear with patience thine afflictions, and I will give you rest. I love that one. And there's a label on there. And some more scrapbook paper. Another pad of paper with a collage. And the same types of 3 pages. This one was a little heavy, so I've added a paper clip to kind of help you keep it in there. Excuse me. Acting on a twig of faith allows God to grow it. So this is some packaging material that I had, and I just turned it into a booklet of copper colored parchment paper and some vintage notebook paper, and then a scrap on the back that you can journal on, and happiness. And then on the back, we've got a large tag from my porch print. No event could be more important to individuals or nations than the resurrection of the Master. And then just a circle punch. And this is some more of the vintage scrapbook paper. Another tuck spot with a label. Some more vintage stationery with a stamp on it. My lovely "Where the heck are you" stamp, or "Where are you going?" And then my little grasses stamp. You can journal on that. Another wonderful scripture and another large journal card with a scrap of Tim Holtz paper on it. You can journal on that. Very thick and heavy duty, sturdy. And that's that Missionary Journal. I hope you liked them. I hope they like them. Okay, my giveaway. This will be, I haven't gathered quite all the pieces yet, but it will be a die cut giveaway with at least one mini journal. I won't be doing anything to this but adding the pages and an envelope, because I thought it would be fun. There will be 2 sizes, so I'll have one other journal here too, that you could use some of the die cuts in your journal. So we've got scallops, ovals, got little envelopes, and I do have this little pocket. I folded one so that you know how it's folded, and then I've made a lot more, punched a lot more. And we also have, let's get it right side up, heart die cuts in various sizes, butterfly die cuts. We'll call this a rectangle, but prettier. pretty rectangle. And we've got a lot of whale tail punches and a lot of little jar punches. Another shape, lots of different sizes, pretty little shape. And of course, Tim Holtz floral dies. Now, there are at least 12 of each of these, but more often than not, there are a lot more than 12. So it is a big giveaway, and so I am still working on it. The giveaway is for, I'm so close to 250 subscribers. I'm so excited. So this is the 250 subscriber giveaway. So as soon as I reach 250, I think I'm at 244 now. As soon as I reach 250, I will be putting this up and we'll have a giveaway. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.